Hello and welcome to Kelvin Pulse. We're so glad you're here. This video is going to walk through custom rosters. Part 1, verifying that those who should have access to manage custom rosters do. Let's head to permissions by going to settings and then selecting permissions. The permission attached to allowing you to manage custom rosters is the permission called Manage Custom Rosters. System admin automatically have permission to manage custom rosters. If there are any other users that you would like to have the ability to manage custom rosters, you'll need to add them to a group and then add that group within the permission space. Once you've added the appropriate groups, make sure that you select Save. Part 2, Managing Custom Rosters. In order to manage custom rosters, you're going to head to Settings and then select Manage Custom Rosters. To add a custom roster, simply select the plus sign, Add Custom Roster. Once within the Custom Roster Manage page, the first thing you're going to do is name your custom roster. Next, you're going to select the school for which the custom roster should be connected to. Please note there will only be one school per custom roster. Once you have those two items taken care of, your next step is to decide, would you like this custom roster to be dynamic? Meaning that if you selected Kelvin Elementary School, for example, as students come and leave the enrollment file, that will automatically be adjusted for you. Or would you like to do a manual custom roster where you select specific students from Kelvin Elementary School to be included in that roster? If you do select manual, please note that you will need to go in and edit it, whereas dynamic will constantly change on your behalf based on the enrollment that is coming into the system. Let's look at dynamic a little bit more. You will need to select at least one filter, either for grades or for classes or for groups. You can add additional filters, but at least one is required. As you add each filter, they are AND statements, meaning that right now, any student that is enrolled at Kelvin Elementary School in grade other will be included in this custom roster. If I add the group for students called custom roster group students example, this means that any student enrolled in Kelvin Elementary School in grade other and who is also in the group called custom roster group students example will be included in this custom roster. Let's talk a little bit about conditions. Conditions allow you to either have a matching condition or select a range. This is helpful in situations where a school counselor or a school social worker may have all students that they work with in situations where their last name starts with A, all the way through students whose last name begins with D. Once you have your filters and your school all set up, you can also manually add specific students as well to your custom roster by selecting within the space and selecting their name. You also have the ability to exclude students. For example, I don't want Eliza to be included even if she is enrolled in Kelvin Elementary School, is in grade other, and is in the group called Custom Roster Group Students Example. This will allow me to exclude her from this custom group. The last step is deciding on which users, such as teachers, counselors, etc., you would like the custom roster shared with. Please note, system admin will already have access to the custom roster. Select their names below and select Save. As you build out custom rosters, they will display on the custom rosters landing page. You will see the number of staff. If you have given them access to see and use the custom roster, next column, you'll see the total number of students included in that custom roster. Click on the number of students, and it will take you to a class summary of that custom roster for you. If you need to edit, simply select Edit, make any adjustments to your custom roster, and select Save. You have the ability to print out your custom rosters as well, copy the page, or turn it into a comma-separated value file to download as well. Part 3, using custom rosters in a Pulse. Let's go ahead and create a new Pulse for students, as custom rosters are just for students. Where the custom rosters will show up is within Select Students and under Classes. This is that custom roster we just created. I can select that and then select Save. This means that only those students that are in that custom roster will be included with this Pulse. Now you will continue to build out the rest of your Pulse like normal. The last place that we'll see and be able to use a custom roster, if it was used within a Pulse, is viewing the Pulse report results. Let's head into this Pulse. I will then go to the filters, and within class, I will select the custom roster that was used within this Pulse. And now the data displayed below and in other reports, as long as I have the filter on, will show data specific to those students within that custom roster. Thanks for watching this video on how to create, manage, and use custom rosters within Kelvin Pulse.